Hey, what's up everybody, Retro Gaming Guy here. Today in this video, we're going to unbox, demo, and review this product right here. This is the NUNET TWS Outdoor Flame Bluetooth speakers. I've actually been looking for a set of speakers that are water resistant that I can use outdoors. This checks that box, so we're going to unbox this. We're going to see what this has to offer us, and then of course, test it out. All right, so we have our manual right here, and each of these speakers is independent of each other, but they do sync up together as soon as you power this on, it says. And it looks like we have controls up here located on the top of each of these speakers. And these are 10-watt speakers, fully Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. And it looks like we have a couple different setup options in here as well. Actually, a decent amount of weight to it. Definitely seems like a high-end option here. Doesn't feel cheap or inexpensive by any means. So we have both of these, and looks like we have a bunch of settings up here on the top as indicated in the manual right over here. You can see it walks through the entire setup process. So this is really nice that it comes with the diagrams. It's not just a description of what you need to do. So let's hold down the power buttons here. So now before we actually pair those up, I want to go through everything else that's included here because there's still a lot to dive into. So we have two cables here. This is USB-A to USB-C cables. These are going to enable you to actually charge up your Bluetooth speakers. And once fully charged, these will actually work for up to 15 hours on here. So we're going to go over to the back side of each one. There's a little flap back here. So it does seal up nicely, so we know that it's fully water resistant. And all you have to do is simply plug this into the back side here like that. The other end is going to go into, you can plug this into a computer, you can plug it into a power outlet that supports USB connections. Lots of different things can be used to actually charge this. If you have some of those power blocks, those are great options as well. Especially if you're on the go and you're going to be using this maybe on a beach or in your backyard. Those portable power blocks definitely come in handy for charging something like this. So right here we have some screws and mollies. We actually have 2 packs of those. So if you wanted to install this in a place where, maybe it's not wood, you can certainly do that. We have 2 hooks right here. These definitely are going to be great for like if you're going to put this outside of a deck or you have a porch that you want to use these and display these. These would come in handy. These are a more permanent fixture, but certainly a great option for home. And then if you were going to use this maybe on the go, you're going to take this to the beach with you. That's where this comes in handy. So we have 2 hooks right here. And these actually go into these right here. Simply thread those in like so. Top part goes right in here. So now what I love about these setups is we have 2 different options with the same post here. We obviously stick this into the ground, but on this end, we can actually thread it to the base of the speaker, or we can go this route where we have the hook right here, and you have this little piece on the top where you can just simply loop it like that. So whatever you want to do, you have that option here. This is kind of more of a lantern vibe, and this one, of course, looks like it's just kind of literally just mounted to it. So, both of them are safe and secure. It just depends on how you want to actually set this up. But let's go ahead and actually pair these now. Let's see how they pair up to our phone via Bluetooth, how they sound, and then we'll demo this out in actual places where we might use this. All right, so in order to go ahead and connect this to your device, what you need to do is you need to first power it on, and one of these is likely going to be blinking, which up at the top you can see all these buttons up here are actually lighting up. And the reason this one isn't is because they're actually already synced together. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our phone or whatever device you're looking to connect to, and we're going to open up Bluetooth settings. Make sure that you have Bluetooth enabled on here. You'll get a list of available devices, and this one registers as NU-20P. So I'm going to just simply go ahead and connect to that. And my phone just vibrated. You heard the prompt right here, and now we can dive in and actually test out some tunes on here. All right, guys, I absolutely love these dual speakers right here. And for me, the most important thing is sound quality. I'm really picky with speakers because I don't want to deal with distortions. I don't want to deal with, restrictions in the volume levels. This definitely gets very loud if you want it to. And if we're using it outside, we likely do want to, be able to turn the volume up quite a bit to overpower and drown out other sounds that may be going on. If we're at the beach, for example, you're probably going to want to dial this up quite a bit to get your music coming through here, your podcast, whatever you want, coming through these speakers. You'll be able to turn the volume up and hear everything crystal clear. Now, I also love the lighting effects on here. We can go ahead right up at the top where we have the light bulb icon. We hit it one time, we're going to get that lantern effect here where the color actually flickers and it looks just like a actually lit lantern. We hit it one more time, we get that solid color here. And then if we hit it one more time, we turn off the light altogether, but we can still listen to everything coming through the speaker. So there's tons of options here. The volume controls are right on top. We have a plus to turn the volume up, minus to turn it down, power button up top, and we have a play and pause button. So if you want to pause your podcast, your music, just simply hit that button. It'll stay turned on, stay paired with everything that you connect this to, but you'll be able to pause your music or your podcast, whatever you're using this with. So tons of options here. You can use this inside, you can use it outside. It's water resistant, so you don't have to worry about you have it at the beach and all of a sudden it starts to rain or drizzle a little bit. You're tailgating at your favorite concert. You can just simply leave it out there. It's not going to, be totally ruined if it does get wet. So tons of options here. Couldn't be happier with this product. Definitely check it out. I'm going to put a link up here at the top of your screen. You can click over, get some additional information on this. That's going to do it for today, though. Couldn't be happier with the product in the end. I highly recommend it. Definitely give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the content today. And of course, hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.